everyone. Today we're just leaving Victor, Idaho, heading up Pine Creek Pass. This is part of the loop I mentioned in the beautiful ride along Palisades video. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Harley Girl75. She mentioned my channel in one of her videos, and I've picked up a few subscribers from that. And I know she's heading out here in a few weeks, I believe, to visit Yellowstone, and I suggested this ride to her, so I figured I'd post another section of it just to give everybody else a view of it. And what I'll do here is I'll put a map up so everybody else can see the map that I sent her. This is a really nice mountain road. It's got quite a few turns in it. It does have quite a bit of elevation. Some of it's fairly steep. Nothing too bad, but definitely want to pay attention to what you're doing up here so you don't run off, especially if you're gawking around admiring some of the beauty up here. So another subject I'd like to cover today is group rides. I have a chance to go on a group ride this weekend with the local Indian Riders group, and I've never actually been on a group ride, so if you guys have any suggestions about what you guys think about group rides, I'd appreciate the comments below. I'm not real concerned with the roads or anything we'll be riding on. The roads are all in really good shape, and they're not super twisty, so I don't really foresee any problems with anything like that. But just I guess more along group etiquette. Not real sure how all that works. Your spacing, you know, if you have to hold your lines or whatever. I guess they'll probably cover that in like a pre-ride meeting, safety brief or something, that they, whatever they'd call it. But it is something to be a little bit different. As you can see here, these roads are nice and twisty. There are a few potholes here and there, nothing real bad though. And this is a fairly steep downhill, so I'm just pretty much coasting along down here in fourth gear. And it's not too bad. It's gentle enough. Definitely enough to keep you awake though. This certainly is a beautiful ride, and it's only an hour from the house, so it's pretty easy to get out here and enjoy this. Once you cross the top of the summit up there, it parallels Pine Creek, which is down here to the left in this little basin, and it'll follow this creek for, I don't know, 6-7 miles, and then we'll pop out into Swan Valley. So this is a nice typical 2-lane mountain road around here. They've been doing some construction work on this one throughout the spring here, trying to get things a little bit better. There was actually one time that they replaced a bridge down here, and it was just cobblestones, and it definitely would have been a challenge on a bike. But they've since got that fixed, and it's more or less back in pretty good riding shape. Here's where they replaced the bridge earlier this year. As you can see, this is some beautiful country right in through here. I know a couple people that I follow on YouTube went on a ride up in the New England area, and I'd like to hear from those guys too, if they're watching the channel, and tell me what their experience is with riding in a group. Aspen trees are just starting to get their leaves, and this is 4th of July weekend. So as you can tell, spring is coming late to the Rockies, which makes it nice because it'll stay green a little bit longer. I know that Harley Girl, I believe, is coming out here early August. I can't promise that it'll still be this green when she gets here, but it'll still be beautiful nonetheless. Got a beautiful canyon right there. It's Pine Creek down there in the bottom of it. So as we enter these last few series of turns before we pop out into Swan Valley, I'd like to thank Harley Girl75 again for giving me a shout out. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming along on the ride today from Victor over to Swan Valley. It's not a very long ride, but it's a gorgeous ride. So if you're over in this area, I definitely suggest it. Again, it is a part of the beautiful ride along Palisades loop that I marked out earlier or mapped out earlier in the video. So if you want any more information about this ride, just feel free to go ahead and put it in the comments below. Again, if you have any comments about group rides, go ahead and throw those in the comments too. I'd appreciate all your input on that. So again, thanks for coming along. I'll leave you with this beautiful view of Swan Valley. And take care, and thanks. Well, I'm on my way back home and I got stuck in your normal Idaho traffic jam. Not sure if you can see what's going on up in front of me here, but there's a big 8-wheel tractor towing some hay bales, or a hay baling machine. And here we are backed up on a state highway. But that's alright, that's the way things are around here. When you live in farm country, you gotta expect these kind of things. I'm going to pull over here and undo my video equipment and let this traffic clear out a little bit.